Hey guys, how are you?
Good,
Good,
mate.
how are
Good.
you?
Well, I'm great. And first of all, as a fan of Resident Evil, I was very happy to see such a smart version of it. Which I'm going to start with Tamara and Siena with you guys. This is tough. These two roles are not easy. They're not. They're very complex. How did you guys not only make it work for yourselves, but as sisters? This is really good stuff. Tamara, let's start with you.
Yeah. I mean, I think we got really lucky because when we first met, we kind of just clicked.
Yeah.
And we had that kind of connection. But I remember when we first met, we just kind of talked for hours. And that was just a really good way to get to know each other. And I think it's just kind of for us, it was just like coming to each other and being like, okay, this is what it's going to be. We're both really nervous about this. We're coming in with characters that we're going to have to adapt and mold and develop. But we're going to do it together. And that's just kind of how we made that connection because we were both in the same boat, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, like our characters are very complex and there's a lot that was going on, but it was easy in the times that we had those emotional scenes, we were there for each other and we checked up with each other, which was I know helped me so much.
Yeah.
That's lovely. And again, it's really just when you care, it makes it a lot more interesting for the viewer. Connor, I'm going to jump in with you because this could have easily been the boring boyfriend character. He's not. I mean, there's a lot of depth here too.
Yes.
What was your reaction when you read the script and saw where your character went?
Yeah, I honestly I love Simon's role in the whole thing because more importantly, I think it just brings back the humanity into the show. There's so much stuff going on the whole time, especially with, Tamara and Sienna. And it's just nice when Simon's character comes in because it just reminds the audience that they're just kids, and they want to fall in love and they want to go to parties and all of this stuff. And yeah, sure, even though with his tech skills and all that, he's helping them along the way. But yeah, I think just bringing the humanity back to the show was my favorite part to his role.
I agree with that. Sienna, you have an interesting take on this because your character goes to some pretty dark places. I guess
Yeah.
I can say. How did you approach it? Did you find any outside of influences to make it believable?
It's super tricky because there's really nothing you can prepare for, and at first I was really nervous for that, but then it just turned into excitement because no one's been infected with the T virus in real life, so there's so much for me to play around with, and no one has any sort of sense of what type of pain Billy is going through physically, emotionally, mentally, any of that.
Yeah.
So just preparing for it, I felt like I was just free to let go and find something new in each take, which was really awesome that I had that freedom. But it was definitely pretty dark.
Well, you didn't have to deal with real zombies? Come on.
Didn't, unfortunately.
Tamara, this is and I said this to your adult counterpart as well. This is a very incredible role. You kind of are the anchor for the show in a lot of ways. Was there any fear or any kind of were you nervous about taking that on?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this role is very complex, and I also think from first look, she seems kind of quite flawed and, a little bit mean.
Yeah.
But I think that once you get to know her, she's protective and kind, and she has this really soft interior, and she just does what she does, and she's the way that she is because she cares about people, and it's just kind of the only way she knows how to interact. And that was hard for me because it's playing kind of like a double-edged sword there, because you have to kind of portray both sides for someone not to hate you, but also you don't want them to like you too much. It's a perfect balance, and that was something that I was really nervous to do, but it was so much fun at the end of the day.
Well, if we have a quick time, what is each of your favorite monsters in the series?
Liquor. Done deal.
Yeah, I've said this. I can't actually say who it is, but it's one of the characters in the show. He's actually one of my favorite monsters.
Connor?
I'm a sucker for the tyrants. If you know the games, I love them, man.
You guys are awesome. A great show. Congratulations on. I hope it's a huge success for all of you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you.
They said the world would end in 2036. But they were wrong. The world ended a long time ago.
Umbrella, a company besieged by scandal, is now trying to reinvent itself.
The old Umbrella made mistakes. The things we're working on today, they're gonna change the world.
Where it's safe and warm for
We have a problem. The drug contains the T virus. The T virus can make monsters.
Billions will die. Everyone keep your mouths shut.